I'm not prepared.
Oh, you're not prepared?
I'll never be ready for this.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, I'm also not ready, and I'm the one who has to play this. But anywho, this is the game we're playing. I'm gonna go new game. So for those of you who don't know, back before I started actually recording my streams, I tried playing this multiple times, 3 times in fact, and I had gotten not well. I had gotten
Angry.
I'd gotten about a third of the way there, but then fell all the way back down. So, yeah. Let's see if I remember how to do it. Oh. Oh. Let's see. So, I watched a movie today. A movie that you'd been trying to get me to watch for a long time. Can you guess what it is? Scraps? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm like
Just trying to think.
watching.
Yeah, I was saying I watched a movie today that you had been trying to get me to watch for quite a bit of time. Can you
Oh,
guess?
what was it?
Well, guess.
Okay. Stardust?
I had already seen that. It was one that I had not
Oh,
seen
yes,
before.
yes. God, I can't remember petitioning you to watch anything recently.
It was actually fairly. You asked me to watch it on stream, on one of our streams, I believe.
God, I don't recall. Can you give me a hint?
It's animated.
Okay, it's an animated
well.
movie.
It's really well animated.
Is it Porco Rosso?
No.
God.
It has a really good scene involving playing cards.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. You watched The Thief and the Cobbler.
Recobbled.
Yes,
Yeah.
the recobbled cut. The
It
decent
has
cut.
it has such good animation. Like the scene where Zigzag enters One Eye's lair for the first time, and it shows like the entire like establishing shot, but then keeps zooming out, and turns out that was in the reflection of One Eye's eye.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really good. That was a really good shot, and I'm always a fan of stuff like that. Like, I'd say it's on par with like that shot from oh god, what movie was it? It was one where it was like an entire running shot, and then it turns out it was like in the reflection of the mirror.
God, I'm trying to think. All that's coming to mind is John Wick, where they have an entire fight in a fun house, but that's not it.
No, it was like an entire like slow motion running sequence involving multiple rooms, and then she like gets to the bathroom and reaches for the mirror, and it turns out it was in the reflection that we were seeing. Nope. Yeah, it's surprisingly good. God damn it, my mouse actually did lag right there. Yeah, no, Recobbled is really good. I like I like how, because there's the two titular characters don't talk. All their stuff is expressed through body movement.
Yeah.
The thief doesn't talk, and neither does the cobbler.
Yeah, so the neat thing about that is Roger Williams was a very firm
God damn it!
believer
Hold on.
in.
What's up? I'm streaming.
I need to borrow that thing. I need to use the blue thing that you got for her, and then.
Okay, you can just reach in and grab it. The rats had babies recently, so trying to figure out basically trying to get everything. Oh, god damn it! Everything like separated. Okay, we're basically swapping cages so that we're basically swapping cages so that things don't, get drama. So I'm gonna play this for 3 hours, and not if when 9 o'clock or when 9:30 my time rolls around, that is when we're going to end, regardless of where I am. Yeah, Thief and the Cobbler, really good. Oh, come on, yes.
Yeah, so Thief and the Cobbler was apparently Roger Williams' dream project. He worked on it for, let me check.
Wasn't it like 15 years?
Oh, no.
At least? Or maybe it was like 30? I know it was like multiple decades.
31 years.
31, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh. Come on. Yeah. The
ambitious 2014 movie Boyhood took reportedly 11 years to make and holds the record for the longest continuous production of a live-action movie. This is, of course, no match for The Thief and the Cobbler, which took 31 years to complete, starting in 1964.
Yeah. Like, elements from it ended up being made into Aladdin, and then, like, when, like, it finally ended up getting... Was that the one where was Thief and the Cobbler the one where, like, the movie was actually, like, the stuff was actually stolen?
No, I think you're talking about, Food Fight.
Yes, Food Fight was the one where the film actually got stolen.
So, originally, The Thief and the Cobbler was planned as a series of shorts based on... I actually had to look this up because I cannot remember it off the top of my head. The exploits of the incomparable Mullah Nasrudi. It's basically a bunch of Eastern folktale
Yes,
of a
I made
wise
it to a
fool who travels
checkpoint.
through exotic lands.
Nice.
Can you actually start back there if you fail?
What? Well, what I mean is, if I fall, I'll land on like this ledge.
Fair enough.
Probably. I know there are certain areas
Because
where
it loops back in on itself.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh shit.
So the idea was that it was based off of the works of Idris Shah, but his God, I'm trying to recall.
All right.
So it turns out that Omar Ali Shah, who is one of the producers for the film, was embezzling money, and Williams broke the deal when he was worried that he'd have to deal with copyright infringement lawsuits.
Oof. That's rough.
So he essentially took all of his semi-original concepts for this movie that he was working on and transformed it into the Cobbler, the Thief, and the Grand Vizier.
Oh. And then and then the Grand Vizier ended up getting written out of the title.
Everybody got written out of the title at one point. Originally it was called... Let me find it.
Okay. No!
So it's gone through
Oh,
names
look
such
at that
as...
save.
Oh, That's intense. So some of its working titles were The Princess and the Cobbler, Arabian Night with a K, and
Oh god, look at that save.
this game is just full of those, isn't it?
Oh, fucking hell. I got cocky.
Oh,
Well, I didn't get cocky, it's just there's nothing I could have really done there. I think the Thief and the Cobbler is probably the best name for it. Okay.
yep, it's interesting.
Yeah, it gives you the two main things driving the plot. Where do I go?
So apparently the movie was in development hell for years.
Oh, fucking hell.
Um,
The stairs.
oof.
I don't think I think I've made it past the stairs once, and that is why I ended up quitting last time I tried. Hey! Why the hold on one moment. The cat got in the
Okay.
room. Shinx! Shinx! Hey. I'm letting Shinx out of my room.
Do do do, dun dun dun, dun dun dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Cat is not allowed in my room.
Is there a particular reason why?
He annoys the dog, and
Fair
the
enough.
dog is bigger.
And the dog
Stays he stays in my room because the other dog also annoys this dog.
fair enough.
Oh,
I get that.
God damn it.
So Spielberg offered Williams the chance to work on Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and when Roger Rabbit was one of the highest-grossing movies of all time, Williams was pretty much told he can do whatever the heck he wants. Like, everybody was like, oh yeah, the animation's beautiful. Williams, what do you want? And Williams is like, well, Warner Brothers, I want a lot of money to make my movie. And a lot of money to promote the film, which was around $25 million.
And that was a lot in those times.
1990.
Yeah, that was like way more than that'd be like a couple billion these days.
So apparently,
Come on.
they only agreed to do this if Williams stuck to an approved schedule. Which is always nice.
Yeah.
So the crazy thing about this movie is all of it's cell animated.
And animated
all-
on ones. No!
And twos. And twos.
Oh.
Williams animated with ones, but the movie also was animated on twos because it's impossible to film an entire movie on ones.
I mean, not impossible, but very impractical.
Impractical, yes, impractical. So that means that a lot of the textures were done by hand.
Yeah.
So when you see like this early shot in the film where the princess
The black and
is-
white.
yeah, the black and white scene in particular, where they're going down like stairs and like walls and like
Yeah, it's like the chase scene in that one episode of Teen Titans where they were in the British guy's mansion. That was all illusory.
God, I never saw that.
What? That was one of the best episodes.
Yeah, I did not have Cartoon Network as a kid, so I missed out on pretty much all the Teen Titans.
Oh man, we need to watch the entirety of Teen Titans. It was so good.
Fair enough.
We'll add
But
we'll add it to the list. No. Most of my progress has been done through panic.
apparently, Roger Williams had a really bad habit
Of what?
so he was constantly looking for books with Arabic Middle Eastern artwork and Leonardo da Vinci's sketches. So apparently he had a really bad habit
No, what
of
the hell
cutting
happened
that
there?
stuff up.
Oh, that's not good.
So he would cut stuff out of books and then put it on a cork board as sort of a "this is our style" thing. And it reached a point where he was told, "Stop doing this. Nobody wants to lend you their books." Look, I'm
Did
looking
you
at
say Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, Leonardo da Vinci.
I know, but you said Leonardo DiCaprio.
I said Da Vinci.
Pretty sure you said DiCaprio.
If I said DiCaprio, I'd be talking about his acting, not his sketches.
I don't know. You've seen Titanic. He's a pretty good artist.
I've never seen Titanic.
Oh, you haven't. Also, it was oh shit. It was, what was that? Peter Jackson?
Titanic?
Yeah. Was it James Cameron
No.
or Peter Jackson?
James Cameron.
Okay. Yeah, it was also James Cameron's hand that was doing the sketch.
Makes sense. Dude's a perfectionist.
Yeah. But we need to see Titanic.
The physics engine on this game must be absolutely abysmal.
Oh, it is. And it doesn't help by the fact that sometimes there's like split seconds of lag, and also my mouse is just unresponsive.
I think, to be fair, that's probably intentional.
Yeah, no, I know. The mouse is like super, like, see how, like...
I'm seeing it, but I believe that's intentional. It's intentionally part of the design. It ain't just your mouse.
I know. Doesn't mean I have to like it. I hate this.
Didn't the guy who made this intentionally make it to fuck with people?
Yeah, he's the guy who made QWOP.
I only played that like once. I didn't even like WAP.
I beat it before.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. There's a jump at the end. You have to-
Well, it's exciting that we've got a dog with a doghouse in the background.
Just gotta get on that rake. Those are shush, you're throwing off my groove.
I'm sorry, sir, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove. Sir!
Yes. Okay. No! What happened there? Come on. God, I've only been at this for... Oh, no! No! I haven't even been at it for 20 minutes. It hasn't even been...
Yep.
It's gonna be a long stream.
Yep.
Have you ever seen speedruns of this game?
No,
They
I
are-
don't want to.
They're insane. And they piss me off because it's absolutely great. I think the fastest time is like 10 minutes, well, at least it was when I last saw, I think.
Isn't Ward at the end of the dude's Discord?
I have no idea. The reward at the end is like, hey, if you're recording or streaming, don't watch this. And none of the people I watched beat it, actually, none of them ever showed what the reward was. So, I'm not going to show what the reward is.
Fair enough.
Man. Did that dog VTuber ever play this? I vaguely remember like a VTuber accidentally doing the slide all
Okay.
the way to the beginning.
Okay, so
No!
you don't know what the reward is?
I don't want to know what the reward is. Don't tell me,
All
because I
right,
might be
fair
able to
enough.
find it on my own.
All right. All right.
Yeah, do not tell me what the reward is, because
Game is how old?
I still have. This game's like 3 years old. 2018, right? Hold on. No, what the hell?
2017.
Oh, okay, so 4 years old. Well, 3 and some change. Oh my god.
A punishing climbing game, a homage to Juzo's 2002 B-game classic, Sexy Hiking.
Yeah. I know that. I've seen people play Sexy Hiking.
Do you know the name of the character you're playing?
Nope.
He's got a name.
Oh, please, don't throw me off. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I can't really do trivia.
Fair enough.
Well, trivia about things I don't know. What?
Diogenes. He's named after Diogenes.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
Did you
Diogenes-
know Diogenes was sold into slavery?
No! Ah. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna shut off my mic for a moment.
Alright. When you come back, look up some kind of video game trivia things of games I've played.
I'm so thankful I turned off my mic.
Okay.
You missed my scream.
Alright. Can you look up... Oh, hold on. Reconnect your mic because... Okay, never mind. It's good now. Can you look up trivia of games I've played? Of games you know I've played?
Name a few actually, because
I
I know
mean-
the big ones I know you've played are the ones you know the trivia about.
Well, really, it's just Zelda is the only one I...
Dear God,
What?
you missed it. But when my mic was off, I was attacked by a spider. So
Okay, I've made it back
very spooky.
here. I've made it back here, and it only took... Hold on. Okay, I made it back here, and it took me like 5 minutes to get back here, which kind of makes me mad. 'Cause...
Okay.
Nope! Okay. Look up trivia of... Well... What about Banjo-Kazooie? I've played that.
You know everything about Banjo-Kazooie. That's basically unfair.
I've never played Nuts and Bolts.
All right. No, you've played Nuts and Bolts. know you have.
No, I
You
haven't.
mentioned-
I-
Really?
Yeah, no, I was trying to find a way to play it using a
Well-
a Caribbean Xbox, but
Well,
It
I'm going to talk
doesn't
about
exist.
getting over it with Bennette Foddy because I have that wiki page open right now. So,
I mean, do a
You know
well, I mean,
why?
like a trivia quiz is what I meant.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
look up a.
I was going to give you like trivia about the game you're playing right now because do you know why it's called Getting Over with Bennette Foddy?
Because it's going to frustrate a lot of people, and that's his response to anyone being like, hey, this game's too hard. He's like,
No.
just get over it.
No. It's called that because he wanted people to know he's the guy who made it.
Oh, you mean with his name on it. Okay.
And in general, he also wanted people to know that it's a game he made.
Uh, I know that it uses like a bunch of assets from Unity on it. Okay. Okay. If I can just get past the stairs. Okay.
Oh, here's something interesting.
Ugh. I hate these stairs.
So apparently, one of the things that inspired the difficulty of this game was also Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Have you heard of that one?
Never heard of it.
So Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a game in which you play as Senua, a Celtic warrior who must traverse into the Nordic afterlife to retrieve the soul of her boyfriend, whose severed head she carries on her waist.
Oh wait, is that the one with Terra Strong?
No.
Oh no, that's Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah, that's Lollipop
No!
Chainsaw. Like,
No!
I mean, there are striking similarities, I guess.
Well, I fell all the way back down.
I kind of figured. I felt your agony from all the way here in Massachusetts.
God damn. Use some of that Boston Salem witch powers to give me strength.
I don't live in Salem.
You live near
I
it.
live in a town. No.
I thought you lived near Salem.
It's like a train ride away, which is like what you can say about a lot of stuff. I'm actually closer to Boston.
Isn't Boston and Salem like close to each other?
I mean, you live in Texas.
Yeah.
The sun and the moon are closer together than some cities in Texas.
I mean, you're not wrong. What do you consider far in Massachusetts?
Like 30 minutes as a drive.
That's not far at all.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I live about I live about a 30-minute drive from the place where I work.
Fair enough.
Okay.
As I said, Massachusetts, small place.
It's
I had a thought process right here. That reminds me. When I used to take German classes, my German teacher explained that the Germans live so close together that they have no sense of scale in terms of the United States.
Oh, wow.
So when they had an exchange student from Germany, they had a day off, and they were like, "Okay, what do you want to do on your day off together?" The student said, "Oh, I was looking at your American map, and I thought Texas was really cool. Can we go there today?"
Oh.
Yeah. So they thought, "Oh, that's like a 30-minute drive." No, that's like the entirety of
That's a week.
3 days.
Yeah.
Just driving nonstop. So, back to Senua's Sacrifice. So, you play as Senua, and you are one of the Furies that live inside her head, because she has,
All right.
in a word,
All right.
what is the exact name of the disease? Psychosis. Senua
Okay.
suffers from psychosis.
All right. Oh God, please. Okay. I made it back, and this time it only took me like 2 minutes. All
Fair enough.
right. So.
Nice. So it's
How
neat
the
because
fuck do I do the? Am I doing the stairs wrong? I really should have looked up a walkthrough before this.
maybe, but isn't getting over it the main goal?
Yeah,
Don't you
but
want to get over it by yourself?
I mean, I'm gonna have to get over it eventually.
So, in Senua's Sacrifice, you play as Senua, and she has psychosis. And that's one of the main tricks to the game, because...
You don't know what's real and what's not.
Oh, to a degree, you definitely do not know what's real and what's not. But the voices you hear throughout the game play an important part in the gameplay. One of the main features is you have to look around the environment for shapes and runes that you use to open doors. So you're running around the environment, looking at the objects around you, and you're forming patterns. So you might see a piece of burnt wood, and above it is a part of a ship bow that's broken. Your goal is to find yourself in a perspective that allows you, as the player,
To make an object.
to make a rune out of that shape.
Okay.
And it's actually really cool and really well done.
What if
And-
Can I... No, I can't get enough to do that.
So,
Fuck, what if I
You're
just
traveling-
yeet myself?
nice! Did you do it?
No, I didn't.
Fair
What
enough.
if I fucking just go this way?
Isn't that the way you came from?
Well, yeah, but I came from under it.
Oh, fair enough.
What if I just yeet myself like this? I see there's a wrong way sign on that. But I get...
Yeah, I think you're not supposed to be able to go up that way because that's slippery.
Well, I know, but I'm gonna at least try. There's no consequences to trying since I got a floor right here.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So Senua's backstory is actually kind of dark. See, her mother had psychosis as well, and the people of her tribe believed she was a witch.
Oh, man.
Eventually, sometime after her birth, realizing that Senua was also hearing voices, they burned her mother alive in order to protect Senua from learning the dark arts of her mother.
Fuck you, been
I think I'm getting this right. I might be wrong. I'm definitely sure I'm probably getting something wrong. But Senua lives under the thumb of her abusive father for many years. Before, one day, while out on the town, out of her father's reach, she runs into a boy. And they start a relationship. And they fall in love together. And what happens is...
I know I can do it. Okay.
her boyfriend ends up getting killed by Norse raiders. And because the Norse raiders killed him...
Oh, yeah, no, that cable counts. The cable over there counts as a thing. Oh, can I just... I wonder if I can just... Oh, I'm gonna change the mouse mouse sensitivity's all the way up. What if I changed the DPI on my mouse to as much as it'll go. God damn it. I wonder. You there?
Yep.
Okay. You just went quiet, so...
Yeah, I'm looking for quizzes for you since that's what you want.
Yeah. quizzes of like, games like Banjo-Kazooie or more Zelda quizzes, maybe some Mario quizzes.
All right. Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. What training enemies from Banjo-Kazooie appear in Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts?
Training enemy.
Training enemy. Your options are, since this is a multi-choice quiz, ball and topper, only ball, collywobble and quarry, or none.
None.
All right. In Showdown Town, what trolley upgrade do you need to access most of the area? Floaters, laser, scuba set, or high grip wheels?
High grip wheels. That one I
What
do actually know.
What kind of animal is at the top of the map in Nutty Acres?
Uh,
Crab, rabbit, cow, none of them.
I'm gonna guess cow.
All right. What are the computer bugs in Logbook 720 based off of? Ants, Space Invaders, Galagas, control buttons.
I'm gonna guess Galaga.
All right.
Okay, I need to turn down my mouse DPI because I thought it would help. Oh god, that's awful.
What can be found in the Banjoland trash bin? Grabbed by the ghoulies cases. Gum, bean cans, action figures.
Grabbed by the ghoulies.
Alright. What quote is not found on the scoreboard in Gigoseum? Chinko Freezers 26. Twyquas Athletic. Is anyone even reading this? If you're still reading this, then the game must be pretty boring. They are all sane.
I'm gonna say they're all seen. I know Twycross is in everything because that's where Rare is located. Whoa! What the fuck happened there?
In the Terrarium of Terror, is there a way to get out into space without glitching?
No.
Yes, if you shoot the airlock with a laser. Yes, in the challenge, the saucer peril returns. Yes, if you break the glass with weapons. No, the only way is to glitch.
No, the only way is to glitch.
In the final level of Hero Klungo Saves the World minigame, what happens after you dodge the witch's fireball? You have to complete a bonus level. She runs away, then the game ends. She instantly dies, then the game ends. The game instantly ends.
The game instantly ends.
How many soccer balls are in the Testo track? None. 3, 2, 4.
I'm gonna guess 3.
What part is required for the floater in the pipe achievement? Spring, sticky ball, large tray, or floater?
Floater.
Alright, let's submit your answers. What training enemies from Banjo-Kazooie appear in Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts? You answer, none. The correct answer was Ball and Topper.
I don't even know which one. Who is Ball and Topper? Can you describe what they look like?
I will look right now.
What the? Jesus Christ! It's fucking.
It's the onion and carrot.
Oh, okay. I always just called them onion and carrot. I didn't know they actually had names.
Alright. In Showdown Town, what trail upgrade do you need? You got this one right. What kind of animal is the top of 90 acres? You got that one right. What are the computer bugs in Logbook 720 based off of? Your answer, Galagas. The correct answer was Space Invader.
Damn it. That was my second thing.
You were correct about Grabbed by the Ghoulies. What quote is not found on the scoreboard of the Gigoseum? Your answer, they're all sane. The correct answer was Chinko Freezers 26.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the one that wasn't in the game.
Yeah, okay. I knew that is anyone reading this? And Twycross would be in it.
In the Terrarium of Terror, is there a way to get into space without glitching? Your answer, no. The only way is to glitch. The correct answer was yes. In the challenge, the Saucer of Peril returns. You have to shoot targets while situated inside the Saucer of Peril while Boggy is piloting. Eventually, you'll have to shoot targets inside of the space outside of the terrarium. The airlock force field gate isn't the same as the Showdown Town laser gates. The glass is unbreakable. In the final level of Hero Klungo Saves the World minigame, what happens after you dodge the witch's fireball? Your answer, the game instantly ends. The correct answer was, she instantly dies, then the game ends.
Jesus Christ.
You got the soccer balls one right. What part is required for the floater in the pipe achievement? Your answer was the floater. The answer was sticky ball.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ice Tea.
So you got 4 out of 10. You scored 60 points. That's not bad.
Wait, 4 out of 10. Wait, how's 4? No,
I don't know.
No!
I don't know.
No!
I don't know how you get 60 points out of this. Oh, it's a quiz site. Okay, quiz site has things.
Okay. What about a, are there any,
I have a quiz for you.
what about series of unfortunate events? Is there a quiz for,
Well, we're gonna do a Thief in the Cobbler quiz.
Oh god, I've only seen it once and I don't know all the trivia. No!
The Thief in the Cobbler pop quiz. Vincent Price does the voice of Zigzag. True or false?
True, he died before it was finished.
In the original The Thief in the Cobbler, who provides the voice track of Tack? Quentin Sunderberg, Marlon Brando, Joss Ackland, or Sean Connery?
I'm gonna guess Marlon Brando. Also, I've seen to have Austin Powers myself.
Oof.
Oh.
You're wrong.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't Marlon Brando?
No, it was Sean Connery.
Yeah, that was my second guess.
That was it? Only 2 questions? What a fucking waste of a quiz.
I mean, what about series of unfortunate events?
I'm gonna see if I can find. There's no quizzes on this. Well, okay, let's do a series of unfortunate event quiz. Quiz. The hardest a series of unfortunate events quiz you'll ever take.
We'll see about that.
Under what name did Count Olaf write the play The Marvelous Marriage?
Oh,
Ignatius Knight.
no,
Bouvard Bellerophon.
it was Lucafont.
No.
It wasn't Luc, because
I still have more to go. You want to hear them all?
sure.
Stu Mitchum or Al Funcote?
Oh, Alphoncoot. Sorry, yeah, it's Alphoncoot. I forgot about that. Lucafont is a different one.
What kind of cake does Uncle Monty make for the Baudelaires? Angel food cake, flourless chocolate cake, fruit cake, or coconut cream cake?
I want to say coconut cream cake.
Near which of these places is the Lucky Smells lumber mill located? The cloisterous forest, Mount Fraught, the stricken stream, or the finite forest?
Finite forest. Okay.
Who is not a teacher at Proofrock Preparatory School? This is not a teacher. Miss Morrow, Mr. Romara, Miss Bass, or Coach Genghis?
Coach Genghis, he's not a teacher, he's a coach.
No. I trust me on this. Who is not a teacher at Proofrock Preparatory School? Miss Morrow, Mr. Romara, Miss Bass, or Coach Genghis?
Miss Baz?
I can tell you immediately you got that one wrong.
Yeah.
It was Miss Morrow.
Who's Miss Morrow?
She's not a character. That's a made-up name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sounds like it would be a real name.
Yeah, that's kind of the trick.
Yeah, no, they're... Jesus Christ.
Where is the Aristides elevator located?
Ersatz?
666 Dark... The Ersatz elevator, yes. 666 Dark Avenue, 667 Dark Avenue, 668 Dark Avenue, or 669 Dark Avenue?
I think it's 667, because wasn't it like the whole joke was like neighbor of the beast or something like that?
You are correct.
Yeah.
The Aristides elevator is located inside 666 Dark Avenue. Aristides is a word which here means there is still time to turn back and stop taking this quiz.
Fucking hell.
Who is the Baudelaire orphan's father? Hugo, Charles, Bertrand, or Alonzo?
I don't think it's Alonzo. I want to say Bertrand, because wasn't it Bertrand and Beatrice?
You are correct.
Yeah.
What was Madame Lulu's real name?
Oh, fuck.
Geraldine, Polly, Miranda, or
Geraldine.
Olivia?
I want to say it's either Geraldine or Olivia.
I'm pretty sure it's Olivia.
Yeah.
It's Olivia!
Yeah. Alright.
Who did Lemony Snicket love?
Beatrice.
Now you have to give you the answers for that one.
Dude, every book is dedicated like Beatrice.
Which of these is not the name of one of the Quagmire triplets? Quigley, Isadora, Hugo, or Duncan?
Hugo. I'm never gonna
Which-
forget. I'm never gonna forget Duncan, Quigley, and Isadora. Oh, fucking!
Which of these places is not located in the hinterlands? Caligari Carnival, Poultryville, Heimlich Hospital, or the Last Chance General Store?
Last Chance General Store. Isn't that in the? Isn't that like by Olaf's house? Isn't that where he tried to get them to get hit by a train?
Yeah, but that's the movie.
Right. I don't.
And that is inaccurate. It's Poultryville.
Damn it. I thought, didn't they run from Poultryville to the carnival?
No, they fled from Heimlich Hospital.
Oh, yeah, they went from Poultryville to the hospital, then to the carnival.
See, what they did was they left Poultryville, and they ended up at the Last Chance General Store. Then they took a bus with hospital volunteers
Right.
to Heimlich Hospital, and then Calgary Carnival.
Okay.
What is the hook-handed man's real name?
Oh, fuck. I know he's related to the girl from the submarine.
Okay, here are your choices: Hal, Gustav, Hector, or Fernald.
It's either Hector or Fernald. Because Gustav is, Gustav was, fucking hell. Gustav was from the reptile room. He was, I believe he was the old assistant that got murdered by, fucking, what's his name?
Olaf.
No, it wasn't Olaf. Olaf had, unibrow, and
Ah, yes,
was
yes,
wrong.
yes. It was Stefano.
Yes,
A
Gustav.
dastardly man from his untattooed ankle to his eyebrowless forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the answer is Fernald.
Okay, I knew it was one of them.
Which of these is not the name of one of the denominant triplets? Charles, Dewey, Frank, and Ernest.
Oh, fucking. Ow. I'm sorry.
So, in book 11.
I know Ernest is the unicorn,
Okay, so it's Charles, Dewey, Frank, and
or
Ernest.
is Dewey the unicorn?
I
I'm
have
guessing
no idea what the unicorn is in this scenario.
the third. It's the third one because they pose
Ah,
themselves as twins, but
Yes, there's a third one, yes.
yeah.
you're-
Dewey, the unicorn is the one that Kit Snicket had a baby with.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, what were the names again?
Charles, Dewey, Frank, and Ernest.
I'm gonna say Frank is the one that's not.
It's Charles.
Damn it, that was my second guess.
Where is Lemony Snicket believed to be born? Valley of Four Draughts, Vineyard of Fragrant Grapes, Valorous Farms Dairy, or Village of Foul Devotees?
What was the first one?
Valley of Four Draughts?
Valley of Four
The
Draughts.
Wrong.
Was it the dairy?
Yes. Valorous Farms Dairy.
Okay. Because I knew it wasn't the village of the Crow people.
You got 9 out of 13 correct.
Hey, that's not too
Now,
bad.
to be fair, I did cheat a little by giving you the correct answer when you were only halfsies.
Okay.
So, I do not know whether to congratulate or pity you for possessing such knowledge about such unfortunate events.
Now that I'm older, my heart's colder. I see that it's fine.
Want to do another?
Sure.
What is the name of the beach where the Baudelaires learned of their parents' deaths in The Bad Beginning? Briny Beach,
Yes.
Greeny Beach,
Oh.
Brinny Beach. It wasn't a beach.
It was definitely a beach. I want to say I want to say Briny Beach.
When the Baudelaires prepared puttanesca sauce for Olaf and his troop, what meal did Olaf demand? Steak, hamburgers, roast beef, or soup?
I want to say steak. Because I was about to say steak before you even said it. So I'm going with my first instinct.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you absolutely sure?
I am absolutely sure.
Because that one is wrong. The answer is the roast beef. I'm telling you that right now.
You are so hostile about.
I'm sorry. Did you forget about Jim Carrey's fabulous speech about roast beef?
Yes. You
Where
know how long
is
it's been
the
since
roast-
I've seen that movie?
It's such a good movie, though. Seriously.
It is.
What was Uncle Monty's profession? Herpetologist,
Herpetologist.
heterologist, toxicologist, or hypnologist?
Herpetologist.
What was Uncle Monty's full name?
Montgomery.
How long should you wait before eating before swimming in Lake Lachrymose?
Oh God. I want to say it's like a full 2 hours. Is that an option?
45 minutes, 1 hour, half an hour, or you don't need to wait.
Oh, in that case, a full hour.
Which of the following is something Aunt Josephine was not afraid of? Doorknobs, sinks, realtors, or telephones?
Sinks. Because I do believe... I know she was definitely scared of realtors, because that was the whole thing when they found her. They were coaxed her out by being like, oh man, there's going to be realtors here. And I know it's doorknobs because she was afraid of them exploding in case of a fire. And telephones, I don't remember there ever being a telephone in there, so she probably kept them out. She probably kept there from being telephones because she was scared.
Did Sir pay his employees in?
Oh, it was
Coupons,
yeah,
peaches.
coupons.
All right. When you know the answer, you know the answer.
Yeah. Ah,
What was the name of the optimist whose leg Klaus crushed?
oh, God.
Paul, Phil, Park, or Pete?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Paul, Phil,
No, the question.
Park. Oh. What was the name of the optimist whose leg Klaus crushed? So he's the dude who got his legs crushed.
Yeah, I want to say Paul. I know he was the... Yeah. Sorry,
We're going with Paul.
when you said Optimus, I was thinking eyeballs, like optometry, not like...
Fair enough.
Because, I mean, that was also a major plot point. You know, that was probably intentional, actually, come to think of it, that there was an Optimus in that book that had to do with, like, the eyes for the, like, more... Dozer, lay down! Jesus Christ!
This question is so badly phrased, I'm going to rephrase it.
Right?
What was the reason the orphan shack was said to be an unpleasant place to live? It was infested with territorial crabs. A tan fungus dripped from the ceiling. It had hideous wallpaper. All of the above.
All of the above.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why that question was so badly phrased. Because it says, what are the 3 reasons that the orphan shack was such an unpleasant place to live?
And then it only lists one reason each.
Yes.
Yeah, so it just gives you the answer. But I know for a fact it was all 3 because I remember them specifying the hideous wallpaper, and I know and the crabs were used for the making the staples.
What instrument did Vice Principal Nero play?
Violin.
Nero fiddled while Rome burned, of course. Where did the passageway underneath 667 Dark Avenue lead to?
The Baudelaire
Velvet
house.
Hall. The Baudelaire mansion, yes. What type of clothes was in when the Baudelaires lived with Jeremy and Esme Squalor? Pine striped suits, octopus dresses, holsters, or dresses that imitate fire?
It was the pinstripe suits.
When the Baudelaires were sent to VFD under the new governmental program, It takes a village to raise a child. What did the 3 letters turn out to stand for?
Village of Foul Devotees. Hold on. Scraps, look at this. Look at this. Nope. Damn it.
How precarious.
Yeah.
Oof.
Those goddamn stairs.
Where were the Quagmires being kept?
They were under the elevator.
No, this is in the Vile Village.
Oh.
The Foul Fountain.
It was
Miss
in the
Mora's
statue. In the fountain statue.
The Foul Fountain. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did Klaus and Sonny use to help them unscramble the letters of patients' names to find out which was an anagram for Violet Baudelaire?
Well, they looked for ones that weren't... They looked for ones that had V first, because they knew that without a V it couldn't be Violet.
Yes, but here are your choices. Alphabet blocks, pen and paper, alphabet soup, or their brains.
I want to say alphabet soup or pen and paper. One of those 2.
It was alphabet soup.
Okay.
Who was the previous head of human resources at Heimlich Hospital? Bree, Babs, Beth, or Bess?
I got no clue. Babs?
What was Sonny dressed as in order to be employed at the House of Freaks at Caligari
Werewolf.
Carnival?
Wolf cub, wolf baby.
Half human, half wolf, yes.
Yeah.
How did Olivia, Madame Lulu, meet her end?
Fed to the lions.
She fell into a pit of lions along with one of Count Olaf's henchmen. Yep, that is it. What terrorized Violet and Klaus just before they stumbled into the path of Carmelita Spatz in the Mortman Mountains? A bear, Count Olaf, snow gnats, or nothing terrorized them?
I'm gonna guess Count Olaf. Okay.
Well, I'm going to read the question again. What terrorized Violet and Klaus just before they stumbled into the path of Carmelita Spatz
Yes!
in the Mortman Mountains?
Yes! Woo! Okay, where do I go now? Looks like I gotta launch up and hook that,
Security camera?
Yeah, it took me an hour to get here.
Oh, right.
Alright, next question.
No, I'm still asking the same question. I'm giving you a chance to recast your vote.
Oh,
Or do you
then-
want to stick with Count Olaf? We'll stick with Count Olaf. Who was the mysterious Snow Scout that led Violet and Klaus
Quigley.
to the
It was
Destroy
Quigley.
headquarters?
It was
By
Quigley,
Mario.
yeah.
What was the alternative antidote to the Medusoid mycelium?
Horseradish.
No, this is the alternative
Oh,
antidote.
the apples. The apple
Nope.
sugar.
Here are your choices. Wormwood, water chestnuts, wasabi, or
Oh,
there isn't
wasabi.
an alternative.
Wasabi.
What did Captain Wintershins accuse Fiona and Klaus of? Murder, theft, lying, or flirting?
Flirting.
Who was on the rooftop sunbathing saloon at the Hotel Denominant?
Carmelita Spats. And
No.
Esme Squalor.
You are correct. How did Dewey Denominant die?
Crossbow.
A harpoon
Shot.
gun.
Or, yeah, harpoon. Sorry. I get those confused. Harpoon shot by Klaus by accident.
What strange act did Count Olaf perform just before he died?
He posed as a pregnant woman.
No, I'm going to
Oh.
read through the list. He hugged a Sunny. He proclaimed that Klaus was his best friend. He proposed to Violet. He kissed Kit Snicket.
Kiss Kit Snicket.
What was Kit Snicket's daughter named?
Beatrice Snicket. Fucking hell.
Oh, that one's unfair. They write that one in all capitals.
Well, I didn't see that, but I just know because they named her after Beatrice.
All right, would you like to go back and check your answers, or are you ready to submit?
Ready to submit. Tell me which ones I got wrong.
All right. You got 22 out of 826.
Oh, that's pretty good.
84% correct.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Do I need a goddamn account to...
See which ones you got wrong.
Fuck it. I'll
Don't-
tell you what
yeah.
you got wrong. So, Briny Beach you got right. It was roast beef, not steak. Herpetologist is correct. Montgomery is correct. And it's half an hour.
Oh, okay.
You don't eat food for half an hour before you swim.
Yeah, because the lacrimose leeches.
Sinks was probably correct. Coupons was correct. It was Phil, I believe. Let me check.
Jesus Christ, I'm tilted.
Phil, it was Phil.
Okay, which one was Phil? Who was Phil?
Phil's the guy who got his legs crushed.
What'd I say?
You said Paul.
That was close.
You got the Oster Academy one right. Principal Nero is correct. Passageway is correct. Clothing was correct. Fire Village correct. Foul Fountain correct. Alphabet Soup is correct.
Alright.
Previous head of the Human Researches was correct. It was Babs, actually.
Oh, nice. That's one I will admit to guessing.
You also got a Pit of Lions correct right off the bat. But you want to know what the other options were?
Where? What?
She was electrocuted by the magical lightning in her fortune-telling tent. She
That-
stepped on a fragment of glass from her broken crystal ball and bled to death. She was sleeping, and her turban accidentally wrapped around her neck, choking her.
Those do seem like possible ways to go in the Snicket verse.
So I am here to tell you the one you got most egregiously wrong was what terrorized Violet and Klaus just before they stumbled into the path of Carmelita spats in the Mortmain Mountains? The answer was snow gnats. You put Count Olaf.
What are snow gnats?
Very aggressive.
Oh,
gnats.
right. Yeah. They had to wear the fencing masks and make the fire to keep them at bay. I completely forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's why that was Quigley's excuse for being able to wear the fencing mask as well as hide his identity.
Pretty much. Which is very neat. Which I like.
What about, is there a Count Olaf specific quiz?
Let's look. Count Olaf quizzes. Who is Count Olaf? 10 questions, fun trivia.
Fucking
What distinguishing feature does Count Olaf have?
eyebrows and a tattoo of an eye.
One eyebrow and two of an eye on his left ankle, correct.
Yes. Or the other options, like a tattoo on right ankle or something.
Hooks instead of hands and warts, hunchback and a stutter, one nostril and a tattoo of an ankle on the left eye.
Tattoo of an ankle on the left eye. That's hilarious.
Count Olaf managed to trick the Baudelaire's guardian in the reptile room into thinking he's Uncle Monty's assistant. What is that assistant's name?
Stefan.
Well, the options are Mario, Steve, Dudley Dursley, and Stefano.
Okay, this is a really shitty quiz. Because it doesn't even try
It'll
to...
get better, I guarantee you. Maybe it will.
Probably not,
In
but...
the wide window, who does Count Olaf trick the Baudelaire's guardian? Is this just... Who does he pretend to be quizzes? That is so annoying.
Yeah, it's Captain Ahab. Or
It's Captain Shem.
Shem, yeah.
Who is Count Olaf pretending to be in the miserable mill?
That was the optometrist's assistant.
Surely the receptionist.
Yeah.
Who did Count Olaf pretend to be at the Prufrock Academy in the Oster Academy?
Coach Genghis.
I was going to say Carmelita Spats, but...
That would be one hell of a disguise, not gonna lie.
Who is Count Olaf disguised as in the Ersted's elevator?
Oh god, I don't remember his name. He's the artist guy with a very eccentric name.
Gustav, Quigley Quagmire, Gunther, or Jerome?
Gunther.
What is the name of Count Olaf's girlfriend who's introduced for the first time in the Ersted's elevator?
That's Esme Squalor.
Who are Count Olaf and his girlfriend disguised as in the Vile Village? Private Investigator Hercule Poirot and Jane Marple. Mr. Arthur Poe and Miss Polly Poe. Chief Deckle-Sprout and Sergeant Jenkins, or Detective Dupont and Officer Lucinia.
Dupont and Lucinia. God damn it.
In what book does Count Olaf disguise himself as Matthias, the head of human resources?
Shit. That is the... I don't want to say it's the Hostel Hospital. I actually no, it probably was. I thought he was. Was he disguised as a doctor or human resources in that one? I'm gonna say Hostel Hospital.
See, in the House of the Hospital, he never actually shows his face. He hides over the broadcast speakers.
Oh right. Okay.
For a change, in the Carnivorous Carnival, the Baudelaires disguise themselves in order to hide from Count Olaf at the Caligari Carnival.
Siamese twins and a wolf baby.
Brittany, Elijah, and Chester the Toad, Mo, Larry, and Curly, Hugo, Colette, and Kevin, or Beverly, Elliot, and Chabo the Wolf Baby.
The last one.
They're all correct.
All answers are correct?
Yes, the average score on this quiz is 8 out of 10.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said all... I thought you were referring to the last question, like all the answers were correct somehow.
Yeah, you got 10 out of 10. The average score on this quiz is 8 out of 10.
What are the ones that people are forgetting?
Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. I wonder what Nathan Fillion's up to these days. Since he played Jacques Snicket. Oh, god damn it! Yeah, so I was thinking about Nathan Fillion. God, I'm not even halfway through this stream. Oh wait, no, we started late, which means I am about halfway. I only have an hour left. No! E. God damn it! Ah. At this point, it's all just RNG. God damn it! Next week, I'm going to be playing Symphony of the Night, by the way. A much better game. I'm kidding. I can't say this game is bad. It's just difficult, which is the intention. It succeeds at what the creator intended to do. So, do you have any other talking points?
Nothing comes to mind.
Watch any good movies lately?
I did watch. So I watched The Mitchells vs. the Machines, but I also watched Just Tonight.
Never heard of it. What's that about?
Just Tonight. Before I came in to stream with you, I watched a part of Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Ooh.
The 3D animated show.
No!
It's an episode from season 5. It's the opener in which... Oh, you started over at the beginning, wow.
Yeah, I fell.
William Shakespeare.
It was an episode where Darth Maul returns.
Oh, nice. Is that the one where he picks up Savage as the apprentice?
Yes, well, it's the one where he declares Savage as the apprentice.
Yeah.
There are other episodes for them in which they team up.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You're getting very fast at this section.
Yeah, that's because I play it all the time.
I thought you only said you only played this 3 times.
No, I mean this section. I've played it many times in this stream.
Oh, fair enough.
That is hardly stand in the sun.
Okay, what's this way? I want out.
Heart may stand
out.
in the sun.
I want out.
And you keep
I
your
want
heart
out.
in wonder at daily miracles in your life. Your pain would not seem less wondrous than your joy.
In your drawer. Then your
cannot.
jorts.
I cannot speak words today.
That's fine. That's me every day.
This is a hard stream to talk about, I'm going to be honest.
It really is, because we have to be the ones to fill dead space. Or dead air. What?
I just looked at one of the questions. People also ask, what is Count Olaf's real name? And I'm like, what is his real name? So I click on it, and it's Neil Patrick Harris.
I mean, it's not exactly wrong. I mean, Olaf is his last name.
And he is a count.
Yeah. His father was, like, the mayor or some shit.
His father was, I believe, in charge of the police department.
Was he? Or the fire department.
Yes. His father was a very important individual.
Yeah, a very important... Wait, a very... Fucking... Dude.
A very fucking dude. What a mood. What a mood.
Yeah, and then he was killed by Beatrice. Spoilers.
Yes. 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 Though that's not in the original books.
I know, but I like the... I love how the Netflix adaptation, like, did things.
To be fair, the Netflix adaptation is what the writer wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So he went through and he rewrote stuff that he didn't like when he wrote it.
Yes,
So.
he's got a... That's the cool thing about adaptations and reboots and shit, is that you have the ability of hindsight. That's why I'm excited for the Percy Jackson... the Percy Jackson... the Percy Jackson Disney Plus series, because Rick Riordan is being very, very hands-on, which is understandable
Oh, dear.
considering. I hate this part. I don't know how I.
The thing I hate the most, and this still bugs me, is the sequel
Oh
to
yeah,
the Sea of Monsters. The Sea of Monsters is such a step up and then a step back.
yeah.
Because it starts off doing very well. Then it plays a song by Fall Out Boy, which does not fit.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you the only reason they played it is because the studio said, "We had the license, play this." Okay, this reminds me of something. So I recently rewatched the trailer for the original trailer from 2020 in March before the COVID pandemic really hit the States.
What
where-
movie?
For the Mitchells vs. the Machines back when it was still known as Connected.
Yeah.
So, in that trailer, the studio frequently uses songs like... How do I say this? So they use a lot of Sony brand, Sony music songs. AKA stuff that Sony just licensed out from people that it owns. So the people it was promoting that month, the most popular musics that Sony owned. So it's got songs like... God, I'm going to have to watch that trailer again. But it's got a bunch of songs that are like just very popular, very Sony.
Did Sony do the Lego movie?
Sony did not. That's Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay.
So, did you ever see The Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Unfortunately.
In the middle of a dramatic scene, there's the choice of playing a song that's like... It's a song that's so frustrating. I can't remember what it's called.
Man,
I'm gonna look this up right now.
speaking of Amazing Spider-Man 2, I am excited for the next Marvel Spider-Man movie, since it's, from what I understand, it's supposed to be like the Marvel version of Spider-Verse, where in that it's got the 3 other live-action Spider-Mans and villains in it. Like Alfred Molina is going to be Doc Ock. And
They play Gone, Gone, Gone. It's the and I. It's sort of like it's a very annoying song that was like super popular, and Sony played it in everything. It's by Philip Phillips.
never heard of it, and I've never heard that song.
Really?
Yeah.
You know it if you I'll sing. I'll look up the lyrics right now, and I'll sing a little bit.
Please don't sing. No offense, but
I'll just read it if that helps.
yeah. All right. I made it back to this part.
Baby, I'm not moving on. I'll love you long after you're gone. For you, for you. You will never sleep alone. I'll love you long after you're gone, and long after you're gone, gone, gone.
Never heard of it.
Really? Seriously, that is like that was like the #1 song in charts everywhere for the longest time, and Sony.
I don't listen to the radio.
It was in like 50 movies. It was in like 50 different movies. Sony put it in everything.
I don't watch Sony movies.
Fair enough. You have good taste. I apologize for insulting that. But I am very excited for, as you said, the Spider-Verse Marvel version.
Yeah, I'm
With-
excited for more Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He was the best. No offense, Tom Holland.
I just imagine Tobey Maguire showing up, and he's like, "I'm here." Then they kill him off immediately because he doesn't want to be in the movie.
He does he not want to be in it? Does he not?
I
wanna
don't.
be
I don't know. I've heard that he's not too interested in returning to Spider-Man, but who knows? Maybe he changed. But that was like an interview probably years ago, back when they were still doing the
Amazing.
Andrew Garfield movies, and he was under like a lot of flack for it.
Who? Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, no. Tobey Maguire.
Oh, because he didn't want to be. Apparently, if they were, if Sam Raimi got to make a fourth Spider-Man film, the villain was gonna be Mysterio, and it was gonna be
No, it was not Mysterio.
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell was going to be in it, and he was going to play Mysterio, but he wasn't the main villain.
Yeah, it was gonna turn out
He
like
was Vulture.
no. Ah.
The original idea that he had was,
All the cameos that Bruce Campbell made were Mysterio all along.
yep, the enemy was going to be the Vulture.
You know, come to think of it, if Bruce Campbell was Mysterio, then it would make sense that he'd be the only one to know, or well, he would have known Spider-Man's identity from the beginning because he was the announcer. He's the one that gave Spider-Man the name.
Fair. Maybe he's thinking to himself, weird. I guess we'll never know.
I'm back at the stairs.
All right, what has he been in?
Who? Bruce
Tobey
Campbell?
Maguire. Tobey
Oh.
Maguire, I mean.
He was in Pleasantville. I love that.
Yep, he was in... The last movie he was in was Boss Baby.
He was in Boss Baby?
Yeah, he plays the narrator.
Oh, I never watched Boss Baby. I don't, like I said, I don't watch Sony films.
He was in The Great Gatsby.
He played Nick.
Yes. He was also in The Spoils of Babylon.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it either. It is... It's a TV series, and he has the world's most fucking ugly goatee. What the fuck is that?
I'll check it out after.
Imagine Tobey Maguire with his Spider-Man face, but he's got a soul patch.
Oh my god, that sounds awful. That's what evil Spider-Man would have.
It looks so jarring on him, and he's still doing the Spider-Man face with the slightly cocked eyebrow, so it's like, look at me, I'm evil Spider-Man. It's just the soul patch. It's like,
You know,
it's like the soul patch's ugly brother. It's the one that's like extra wide.
ugh, like the kind that fuck. Who's the guy from that one game show? Howie Mandel, like Howie Mandel's.
Let me look up Howie Mandel.
Look up Howie Mandel's soul patch or facial hair.
Like that, but wide.
Ugh. What game show was he in? Was it Deal or No Deal? I want to say.
We're gonna find out in 10 seconds. Howie Mandel, Canadian comedian, television personality, screenwriter, actor, producer, host of CNBC's game show, Deal or No Deal.
Yay! I'm glad I know useless trivia.
Oh, and according to Howie Mandel, in his last Twitter post 2 hours ago, he has a cobra in his backyard.
Oof. I think my favorite Howie Mandel movie was Little Monsters.
I've never seen that.
It's garbage. It's so good.
I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, basically it's monsters, like, under the bed is a portal to the monster world.
Yes, I think I've heard of that. But how is he involved in that?
He played the monster with the horns, the blue monster with the horns. I made it up the stairs No! No!
You lost it again?
Yeah, my...
The mountain with a hammer and
Like... You see what's happening with the mouse, right?
I see it. It jerks a bit.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Like...
It's acceleration. I think that's part of the game's difficulty. I've never seen a single playthrough where people don't notice that that you accelerate really fast.
But it's random when the acceleration happens.
Yep. So I learned about a new myth that I didn't know about recently.
Well, like mythology or like urban legends?
Myth, like mythology.
Okay.
This one is Native American.
Ooh.
So it's from the Navajo people. And I'm
Navajo?
going to have to... the Navajo.
God, you were just... No!
I'm going to look up how I pronounce this right now. But it's about...
35 minutes. Just 35 more minutes. I fell, by the way.
I figured that would... It's about... Ninjangi? I'm gonna, like, look this up.
Just 20 or 35 more minutes and then we're done. 35 minutes and I have not made any progress at just 35 more minutes.
So according to Google, it's Ningzimi by various different speakers. So I'm just gonna call him Nia.
You know, like
So-
yeah.
So Nia, Nia. Do a little hand wave. You know,
see?
Nia. Yeah. So
The
Nia
Yakuza.
is born with his
No!
brother, whose name I also
Oh,
cannot
that was
pronounce.
good save. Because if I fall down, that's all the way.
So do you know what his name literally means?
Nope. Oh, come on.
So Niangjini, or Nia for short, can translate to Monster Slayer, Killer of Enemies, or his most badass title, the Slayer of Alien Gods.
Oh, what, did he kill, like, conquistadors or something?
No. This is a creation myth.
Ew.
So his mother, the Changing Woman, became pregnant with her children after basking in the sun god's rays while bathing in a pool of water.
Alright.
The giant Yaseto heard when the children were born and set out to kill and devour them. The Changing Woman hid her sons and tried to convince Yaseto that it was a mistake. When questioned about the small footprints in the snow, Changing Woman replied, saying that in her loneliness she made the footprints herself to pretend she has company. Now, when the brothers are old enough, they set out to destroy the Anae, basically unnatural beings from space.
Oh, ancient aliens.
Pretty much. And because the Native Americans believed their gods came from the sky. The sky was its own realm, so they had many heroes and many villains who are spiritual sky people who descend to Earth for either game, sport, or to teach people. And during this
Stop
time, they
hooking on.
meet their father, the sun god, and he gives them 3 challenges. First, he pushes them into a pit of spikes, which they survive.
Naturally.
Then he boils them alive.
Which they survive.
Yes, which they survive. And final test, he makes them smoke a poison pipe, which they survive because a caterpillar warns them about the poison. This is a very Native American myth. It's always magic powers.
No!
But this one's neat because they get magic feathers that protect them. So that's useful. So their father eventually gives
No!
up and goes, "Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to kill the Anai."
I
you're back at the start again.
Yeah.
Is there just a trigger where like the dude says something every time you fall back down to this?
Yes. He has certain words based on how far you fall.
Oh, neat.
He has certain lines based on how far you fall. Like, there's a line if you ride the snake all the way down back to the very beginning, like the tree.
Mm.
Because, like, at the end, like, towards the end, there's a branching path where it's like, there's a slide that says, do not go this way. And if you go down that way, it takes you all the way to the very, very beginning.
So Nya and his brother receive from their father a quiver filled with lightning bolts. Now, this is a rough translation, but the weapons they're given are arrows that shoot sleet lightning, arrows that shoot chain lightning, arrows made of rainbow, and arrows made of sunlight.
Nice. I'll have to make note of that to put those in my D&D campaigns sometime, because those would make some badass weapons.
Yep. So eventually, they just go around just killing all the Anai.
All the aliens?
Yep, all the alien gods. There's actually an image of a Navajo, a native, dressed as him for his Wikipedia page.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of spooky because it's a sepia tone picture, which might be somewhat intentional, where his face is covered in a burlap sack, so you can only see like the whites of his eyes, and he looks really creepy.
Awesome. I'll have to check that out after the stream. So next week I'm going to be playing Symphony of the Night. I've been practicing by playing Castlevania Circle of the Moon, which is the only Castlevania I've ever played.
Fair enough. I have played only Lords of Shadow.
Wait, you've played Symphony of the Night? God.
I have not.
I'm tempted to just end it now. We still have half an hour, but...
I get the feeling maybe we should end it now.
Yeah.
You're not finishing it in half an hour, and at this point, I think you're just tired.
I'm not tired, I'm tilted. There's a difference.
Tilted, tired. Fair enough. There is
Yeah.
a major difference. You're right.
It feels like the longer you play, the worse the mouse gets.
Perhaps that's intentional.
It probably is, to make you think you're getting tilted.
Fair enough. Did you know this is rated one of the best PC games of all time?
Doesn't surprise me. It's very, very unique. It's
Fair
very
enough.
unique, and it succeeds in what it tries.
I'm actually very tempted to look up sexy hiking just because I want to know what the heck inspired this guy to make this.
It's basically this, but like imagine it drawn in MS Paint.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah,
This
no.
what was this released on? Sexy
What?
hiking?
It was a Flash game,
Okay, flash game. Makes sense.
so you're not gonna be able to play it, but you definitely. God, nope. Okay.
I can look up videos.
All right.
I was never gonna play it anyway, to be honest.
Gonna get to the. I'm gonna get to the barbecue. I'm gonna try and get past the stairs again.
Fair enough.
Next time I fall all the way down is when I'm. Nope! Nope! Okay, I did not fall all the way down. I can salvage this. Nope! Nope. Okay, okay. Okay. Alright,
You can
well,
have
thanks everybody for watching. Definitely check out some of the other games. There's Paper Mario that Scraps plays, and there's 2 D&D campaigns you can check out, Realm of Zulu and World of Tapir. So definitely check those out. If you like seeing me get somewhat mad, definitely leave a like and comment on what your favorite Olaf disguise is.
Oh, and there's one other thing that you didn't plug. You didn't plug your stream from last week.
Oh yeah, because I beat. I wasn't expecting to beat it in a single stream, but last on my channel you can find Wand of Gamelon. Oh, and interesting thing, there is a there's Faces of Evil and Wand of Gamelon randomizer in the works using the remaster.
That's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, you know what the randomizers are, right? It
Yes, they randomize stuff.
Yeah, they randomize the items, the item locations. So you could go to like Taikogi Tower or you could like go to the place where you get the fucking power glove and end up getting the Wand of Gamelon
Neat.
instead. But yeah, definitely next week. Keep an eye out for Symphony of the Night. A good game. So
That'll be fun.
yeah. All right. And with that out of the way, make sure you subscribe and like and do all that jazz. And good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Hold on. I gotta. Okay. Now, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.